Cultfigga TV. Man, Houston ain't big enough for the slanderous BS.
And what happened, and the reason this shit happened, that ass was why we was good. That was like the motherfucker, man.
So, let me, because I spoke on this. I've been spoke on this. I even interviewed Mike D twice about this on my old channel, about Zero getting jumped on by them blackface Ku Klux Klan members and robbed. That's very disrespectful. So we have Dawg, the young hog, very talented rapper off the north side, the ex-member of Swisher Highs. Dawg, the young hog, say Zero got off light. I totally disagree. You know, from what he's saying, for Zero saying what he's saying is a complete lie. That's not what happened. But Dawg, the young hog, I believe, misleading the youth, because the kids look up to y'all. You see, I believe the youth need to realize and understand, I'm going to play this all the way through, that when you jump somebody, you clicking on somebody, putting your feet on them, that can cost you your life. This big Cultfigga tell you, I'm just as much as from the streets as Hog or anybody else. I done seen it all. So I'm like, I just won't let the little brothers know. If you listen to Dawg or other blackface Ku Klux Klan members, when you jumping somebody, and robbing them, because they robbed Zero and took his necklace, Mike D them had to negotiate that about them robbers. When you jump a man and stomp him and kick him and all that, that can cost you your life. Not losing your life, you are getting off easy.
On this under your seat, what you got to say about it? He said, man, we real niggas. We ain't scared of no jail.
We? How you put we in there?
Well, I just all of a sudden wake up, nigga, they got putting you in cuffs and shit, nigga. I look around, nigga, boom, nigga, your drink bottle right here next to me with no top on that hoe, nigga. I down that shit, nigga. Another lawman pulled up and took me out the motherfucking car, nigga. I'm thinking everything's smooth, nigga. We ain't got nothing. They pull out goddamn 3 sodas, pulled up. That's what we went to the penitentiary for, nigga. That's
He got me locked up. I'm saying that's not true, but that's what Trey little brother is saying. That it is true.
And 2 weeks ago, my daughter got 9 kids. Fuck that. Fuck that ass. You get dick.
So because Trey little brother, J-Ton, saying Ro put him in a bad position, it led to like some blackface Ku Klux Klan members lynching the brother, robbing the brother out there at the 50 Cent Tycoon weekend. I already spoke about that plenty of times. I don't feel like Rose should ever trusted 50 Cent after he went at 50 Cent on behalf of Jay Prince. 50 can say all he want. I know he don't like Jay tired of guiding them. 50 is very deceptive and remember like an elephant. And I believe this was the perfect alley-oop, you know, for Trey, who sided with T.I. against Flip. And as you see, that's just the truth. Trey sided with Flip. Ro sided with who? Trey sided with T.I. Ro sided with Flip and helped him out. He wasn't the only ones. Botany Boy and them spoke on his behalf. Salute to C-Note. Got some good C-Note content coming real soon. Gonna shock y'all. I can't tell y'all what it is now. Ooh-wee, Houston ain't big enough. But C-Note had to come out and let Scarface them, hey man, we hating on that man from the hood. But anyway, so I believe Ro, they baited Ro in to come to the 50 Cent Tycoon weekend thinking it was gonna be all good. Bygones was bygones. No, they wasn't. But they decided to lynch the man, beat the man, rob the man. And I hear a lot of people thinking that's cute.
You sit to jail, or you done drew blood. This shit that's worth dying for, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, this here, you got the man in jail. You know what I mean? This man just getting time for you. And what happened? The
Zero say he didn't have the man in jail, Dawg. Zero saying that wasn't true, but I guess you took Trey and his brother word over Ro, right? I don't know what's going on here, why you took their word over Ro. That's all good. But I want to say this and make this crystal clear. Cause it's some lessons got to be learned here. When you rob, jump, and beat a man, you can lose your life for that. You know, that can cost you your life. There's nothing to play with. I totally disagree with J-Dawg on this conversation here. Ro didn't deserve to get jumped and beat. You know, Ro mistake was letting a little dude in his car anyway to suck up his clout and drink his drink. That little phony was gonna hate him forever. He went to jail. Ro, come on, become one of the biggest artists in the South. One of the biggest in Texas for sure. You know, only face is bigger. I say it again. Only face is bigger. Ro help keep Rap-A-Lot afloat. That's a fact, bro. Ro helped keep Rap-A-Lot afloat. Face had left. Did his Def Jam South thing, right? Ro go keep Rap-A-Lot afloat. When nobody who was selling records at Rap-A-Lot. Ro had to step in and help keep that thing going. R.I.P. the greatest DJ of them all, DJ Screw. Ro stepped in when Screw was alive, and after Screw passed, Ro stepped in and kept that screwed up magic and potion going. So when you listen to the radio, Ro was on there. And I don't care what nobody say. He helped revive Slim Thug's career. A lot of people, he don't like Slim. Well, I'm just saying, when I turned on that radio for a while, I heard Zero giving Slim some life. Like, ooh, okay. I know they had beef at first. It's so great. Pimp wanted y'all to work together, but I know Slim give Ro his flowers. I don't think Ro but I know after this here, a lot of cats liked it to see Ro in their eyes get brought down a notch. That's disrespectful as hell. He deserve it. I know Ro has attitude and he can be moody. I got attitude. I can be moody. Nice guy. I want to real, but all of it. So, well, it don't mean run him into the ground. He's a genius at what he do, and made Houston look great. Houston took a black eye the day that Houston staying with Zero, getting beat and jumped by Trey and his Trey left, went to Atlanta when times got hard. I'm talking about the music scene. One thing I always, and I gotta make sure. I don't respect Trey for no music. None. I don't. I respect him for the community work. He bigger than a musician to me. I was putting Trey over all of the phony rappers by what he was doing for the community. Are you kidding me? When times get harder, it's floods. We just see Trey on TV coming through, helping people in flood. He got boats. He feeding people. I'm a revolutionary. That's legendary. It's when he allowed his brother to manipulate him and then the other blackface Ku Klux Klan members to jump Zero that I had to denounce him and speak out. And then I had to stand on that. You know what I mean? People don't, people just getting tight, boy, you know what Trey and them are doing? I just like, man, going on with all that, bro. They don't have to do it. But I have no problem with it. I just told the truth. You let those criminals give you a black eye onto you had transition to a community activist. That's like me as a community activist. I can't be jumping and beating nobody unless we stomping out some blackface Ku Klux Klan member who terrorizing the community, or some gang banging punk trying to put the community into his gang, or some dope dealing poison pusher trying to poison the whole community, and we got to do something with him. I'll be involved in that. But no old beef. I can't sit here. My brother can't come in and tell we whoop somebody out over some stuff happening in some hood business from 15 years ago. They wouldn't even die. They wouldn't even try that with me. Because they know I'm a different man. Like, they don't involve me because they know where I'm going to stand on that. Like, come on, let's jump this dude. What? No, we can't. No, we can't do that, bro. We can bring an end to the situation the best way possible, because we need to have a sit down like bosses, like we is. But my brothers just made cats. They wouldn't even. So I didn't understand. Trey, the leader, you supposed to told your little brother, hold on. I feel you. If anybody got anybody locked up, you best believe I feel you. But I don't believe Ro got that young man locked up. And I believe a lot of jealousy of who Ro became. I don't care what nobody say got a lot to do with this. And I'm talking about these other rappers like J-Dawg. Why is he so invested in this ain't the first interview neither, J-Dawg. I see you doing other things. Why are you so invested in you want Ro to look like a phony? That's not gonna make your music better than his music, fam. You know, if y'all try to take away any gangster image that Ro got, he's still gonna have great music, bro. Cause I never seen Ro as no gangster. I ain't heard about him shooting nothing. I ain't heard about kidnapping and shooting nobody. I love the music and we gotta stop doing that. Ro is a real one. Now don't get it twisted. I'm not disrespecting Ro because Ro is a real one. So I want y'all to know, cause he got jumped on and y'all took his jury. But the music is still jamming. He's still the GOAT. But I just want to, like I say, this ain't no hate at J-Dawg, because I know how people are spinning and run with it. Because I just spoke up on J-Dawg's behalf about Slim, and the wrong Slim did to Jay. And I know Ray Face was backing Jay, but it's not for that. I'm just saying, J-Dawg, you didn't tell the kids the other half of that, bro. About when you jump somebody and you rob somebody, that show as shit stank can cost you your life. Kids never do that. Never jump and stomp nobody out and take their jewelry, bro. Because if you do, you better expect somebody to get popped. Don't you dare think it's all good and everything. We just don't. You is a fool. Ro is a holy man for going on by the business like Mike did and them talking him to, and he done the right thing. People talk about going on the news. He done the right thing, nigga. He done the right thing. And you criminals. Y'all don't have y'all cannot tell our community how to live and what to do. And people come out, oh, you on there snitching. You're a criminal, bro. You talk to your kids about. I want you to understand this. You niggas talking like that. Do you talk like that around your kids? So if you do, you raising a criminal. Don't be shocked when your son or your nephew is a crime boss, killing and stealing and jacking and shooting. That's what you talk to. You made them think that was cool, that was hip. That's the code we live by. And you niggas who live by that code, you the problem with the community. If we ever got our reparations, we got our land and all that stuff, and we get to building a new community, we don't want y'all around us. I want y'all to understand it. We don't want you around us. You're no good. You're poison. You blackface Ku Klux Klan members, you're just like the Ku Klux Klan. You got way more bodies than the Ku Klux Klan. The Ku Klux Klan could never murder at a mass rate like y'all get to do. The Ku Klux Klan could never murder from city to city, state to state like y'all get to do. Could never poison us and pimp our mamas and grandmamas and daughters and nieces and the women in our community like y'all get to do. They never got to get all of them at once like y'all get. Y'all can't stand your message. That's why I put my message out. And I'm going to let the messages fall where they may. Who is right? Who is wrong here? What happened to Ro was totally disrespectful. You know? It should have been some correcting immediately. But the reason I do mine is to just let the people know everybody not down here in this area is cool with what happened to Ro. Because people know I'm down here in this area and they know I got a lot of respect and I got a voice too. That's why it is a Cultfigga TV. Because a lot of times when I do videos, y'all know it get out there. You know? Like I did one on the situation, then Mike D had reached out to me. We talked about this issue. And he was one of the people riding inside with Ro. I had to tip my hat to him on that note. But on this note, this is disrespectful for J-Dawg to give one side of the story. Give the other, not Ro's side, but get the other side about what happened when you stomp and whoop and rob somebody, bro. You got to tell them youngsters, because I don't want none of them youngsters to think. Because see, people weren't giving me all of it when I was young. I'm glad I made it. A lot of violence had to occur. A lot of shots had to go off. Barely escaped out of death traps plenty of time. That's a fact, Jack. I want them youngsters because you ain't for sure to make it. You're not for sure to get to live as long as Big Coke. So I have to tell you, that BS they done to Ro, that could cost them their life. It cost you your life. And if that happened, nigga would say, all other people say is what you thought. Other people say what they thought was gonna happen. If you jump and rob somebody and you say you get killed, do you know people gonna say, damn fool he was, what he thought was gonna happen when you jump and rob somebody? You take their valuables from them. What you think? The truth is, that could cost you your life. So don't be a part of that type of activity against your own people. We got to learn to let some things go as a people. And not want to murder one another behind any little thing. You know? And not man enough. Like I say, a lot of us not man enough to just fight it out. You know what's so crazy? Even after this, Roll called Trey out for the fade, head up, let's get it on. Mike D spoke on that. Trey declined. Roll, his little brother, he declined. Ain't that something? That shouldn't be allowed from the OGs. If y'all gonna stomp that man and rob that man damn sure supposed to be, somebody supposed to call that and say, nah, man, when Rose said I want them in the ring, Trey supposed to honor that. As a man, you honor that, bro. For what you just did, that go to show me where their heart was really at. That ain't gangster what y'all just did. If Trey would have gotten in that ring and whooped him, I said, okay. If the little brother would have gotten there and whooped him, okay. But I feel like, because Ro been working and training, I believe like they thought Ro would have gonna whoop him out. And they didn't want nobody seeing that. Well, I already know where you at then. I already know where you at and know what you don't want. So nah, Ro didn't lose no respect from the real. Nah, the respect was lost on the other end. I lost a lot of respect for you, Trey. Jet out, you too old, brother. You too old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not to give the kids the other side of the streets. You gotta give them the good, the bad, and the ugly. Cultfigga. Follow me.